Hey, welcome to the brand new exciting release of Heroines and Heroines Presents Deathmatch 2000. It's an adventure supplement. Oh wait, this came out in 94. This is not new. But this is something that I found at the local hobby store and thought, the price is right, let's take it home, let's flip through it and at least take a look at it. From the front, it's Continuity Comics, number 3. It's almost done like a comic book. It's bigger than a comic book, which is but not as big as a regular game. I don't know. It's I can see what they're trying to do with the top. Originally it was $19.50 here in Canada, or $14.95. I haven't actually checked eBay to see what these are worth, but I thought the price that they were selling, it was worth picking it up and actually taking a look. Deathmatch 2000. So let's take a look at what's inside this supplement. So we have a little bit of Excel marketing. So far it looks like everything's going to be just black and white. Classic from the late 90s. RPG world, news flash, done with comic book panels. Kind of nice. Enter the nuclear warlock. This just gives a little bit of a back story that you can add this to your ongoing campaign. I'm sure that this can be definitely used for any superhero campaign style. It doesn't necessarily be for heroes and heroines. I'm sure just like any other module, be it Sword of Sorcery or Nord Games or any of those other things for Dungeons and Dragons, they all still pretty compatible. Just a little bit of tweaking, add a couple of your own characters, and you could actually use this probably for champions or any of the other superhero stories that are out right now. This is the first time I've cracked this open, so I haven't actually had a chance to read this yet. So I'm not sure of the whole story. I'm sure there's a Wikipedia out there somewhere. Hell via Antarctica. But it's kind of a nice layout, big type letters, lots of comic book art. It's all black and white. More of a story so far, but then again, this is not a campaign, adventure supplement. So I would think this is more of a campaign because it's giving a pretty good, big, long backstory. Unless it's all RPG, and then the way it's set up, it shows the person that you fight, and maybe on the back there's an appendix with the people that you are going to be fighting. I don't know. This is exciting to me as it's exciting to you. So as we flip through, obviously the blocks. To me, it always sounds like this is the part that you read to the players from enough modules that I've read in my day, and then the stuff that isn't in squares is for the GM's information. Looks like they're fighting on some cyber guys. Your mother wants you, episode 12. Actually, they should change it to issue 12. Oh no, because that's the adventure supplement is the issue. All right. You got me there, heroines and heroes. Titans in the basement. At least they try to throw at least a little bit of art on every page. No color. I haven't even actually seen stats. I haven't seen maps. I haven't seen much. I've seen a lot of story, but I wonder if this reads more of a novel or even a short story that you can play. Dawn of the Dragon King. Look at that. It's a space station or some kind of mining. I don't know, with a big dragon on it. That's pretty cool. Oh, Rim of the Crater. There you go. The rim of the crater on which you stand and bathed in the hot pink glow of the dragon's laser, mounted to a superstructure that is suspended above the crater center. It continues to bore a deep cavity into the earth. Sensing your presence, the dragon, who's perched atop the laser, turns his head and glares directly at you. Oh, in your direction. Close. So here we go. Oh, now we have actually some stats now for some of the creatures or characters or NPCs or that you'd be fighting in here. Here are some of the big bad villains, like Hellfire. He's a classic. He'll always go down in my storybooks. Even Hellheart. Look at that. Here are some of the heroes. I don't know if these are what the PCs can play, or are these just heroes that you meet in the actual adventure itself. But there's quite a few heroes. Miss Mystic. Ah, here we go. See, you can't find good maps like this anymore for any RPG nowadays. And it's all gridded up, ready to actually have good gameplay. Majoric Industries, look at that. They even have trees and bushes put in. Everything's nicely labeled. 1 block equals 10 feet, which is funny because I don't even see blocks on here, except for the secret vault, the hole in the roof, and a couple of little spots, but the actual buildings aren't even measured out. This is the crater where the dragon is boring in, goes down 2 miles down where they attack. Green Void, Bottomless Chasm, T-Rex battle. So it has everything. Dragons, dinosaurs. You can't get more serious of a campaign book. But Mount St. Helens Crater, there you go. So if you are going to be taking your kids to Mount St. Helens, do this module prior, so when they go there, they'll all be thinking about this machine up top, St. Helens, with a dragon. Mountain Compound, and on the back, top 10 games, Heroes and Heroines, place number 1, 2, 3, and 5 on the top 10 games chart. So there you go. So that's a quick flip through for Heroes and Heroines presents Deathmatch 2000. Alright, thanks for joining in on this comic book episode, issue number 3. Thank you, Neil Adams, Peter Stone, Tom Belling, and Jim Friel.